Nate's
go.
here. What's up, Nate Forrest? How are you, man?
Let's make some noise and have some fun. Let's go. Let's go.
Absolutely. Nate, thanks for being here. Believe in yourself. Indeed, I love your shirt. It's good to have you here. I'm good to get to know you over the last few months on Breakfast with the Champions. Just seeing you in Lexington, Kentucky. Saw you earlier in Dallas at our mutual friend Marcus and Ashley. You're a giver. So thanks, Nate, for being here, man. Listen, Nate, tell us a little bit about who you are and what you do. Tell us a little bit about that first.
Well, who I am, I'm a believer first. I'm a believer in Christ, and
Amen.
I love my family. But when it comes to business and marketing, I try to be a solutions provider. I try to have conversations, offer solutions, offer ideas that lead to, that lead to more results for business owners. So I love to have those conversations, but I'm a marketing strategist, and marketing strategy can involve many different things. It can involve implementing sales funnels, better lead generation, making more noise in the marketplace, creating new ideas on ways to make more noise in the marketplace. So I'm a marketing strategist for home business entrepreneurs and small business entrepreneurs.
So you and I should talk for the next 6 hours, Nate. You want to go get some potato chips
Let's
and dip
go.
or something?
All
right, so Nate, let's just pour into it, man. I put mine up too. Listen, let's just start, man. What are some of the common things you talk to small businesses? I know it's a broad question, but just drop science on us. You have that big. First, let's ask this question. Why are people coming to you? And as you're answering this, people, yes, I want Nate to get out of this, but I'm asking him questions because when he talks about his clients, what he does, it's going to help us. So get your pens on and listen. So what's the pain point you're finding? She's a smart person, I assume. She knows her customers. She's not an idiot. What's that pain when she say, Nate, I need your help? What's that first step? Why she's coming to you?
Just people need help with lead generation, but not just leads, not just, Nate, can you help me find 300 names to talk to? I mean, there's people everywhere. But by increasing the quality of their leads, honing in on their exact target audience, honing in on the people that are most likely to buy their thing. So it all starts with their messaging, the types of noise that they're making. So people come to me when they hear me making a little bit of noise in the marketplace, and they want a little bit about, they hear you talk about an idea. They'll hear you and Sarah and Coach Isaac and Glenn Lundy and everybody here tonight, Scott Simons and Brian Hess. They'll hear an idea, and that idea will spark a question in their mind. Okay, how do I create that same type of messaging? So people come to me, they ask me questions about marketing, lead generation, and messaging, and just improving the quality of their messaging so that they can tap into maybe not just a new audience, but get closer to the ear holes, closer to the get more attention from the people that are already there, already in their circle, but maybe they want to get their attention sooner than later.
Got it. One thing you talk about on the whole team on social media show on Breakfast with Champions, Nate, is social media. And again, we could talk for hours about social media marketing. Talk to the person that's using Instagram, probably the most basic tool that everybody's using. Any common things you're saying, Ramon, here's what they're doing wrong. Then after we tackle that, I want to talk about some funnel things. But I think social media, but you correct me, Nate, is kind of the top of the funnel. What are those 2 or 3 things you're like, Ramon? Here's what people are doing wrong just in using Instagram. Anything that comes to mind, Nate?
The interesting thing, I love talking about this because I'm not a social media expert, but I've learned a lot by hanging around people that know the craft. And I understand the foundational parts of social media. And first of all, it's treating people on social media like they're not people, like they're just some robot or somebody that'll just click a button and buy their thing. So just not understanding that social media is a place to meet people, as simple as that sounds. So understanding that social media is like a party. I say this a lot. It's you walk into a party, you wouldn't just walk around and be like, fist bump, what's up, what's up, what's up? And then after you do that with 300 people, you're like, okay, I'm going to go home, and then wonder why 3 of those people or 10 of those people didn't call you and want to go hang out with you the next night. So if you're at a party, treat social media like a party. You would stop, you would have conversations, you would ask questions, you would engage, you would be funny, you talk about things that interest other people. And so treat social media like a party. That's a mistake that people don't make, is they just don't treat people like they're people in the social media world. They think they can just set up automated things. We'll talk about funnels in a minute. But the automation comes after you build relationships with real people. So you hit the nail on the head when you said social media is the top of the funnel. Social media is the place where we meet the people, and it just starts with one person. We don't have to go do everything that Ramon Ray is doing right now. We just need it. If we're a small business owner and we're doing 100,000 a year and we want to scale to 500,000 or $1 million a year, and we want to do it through social media and online marketing, let's just start with a couple of strategies that can help us reach 1 or 2 or 3 new people today, 1 or 2 or 3 new people tomorrow. And then once we're having relationships and having conversations with those people, you know, whether that's Instagram, Clubhouse, or Facebook, or YouTube, then we can start scaling and add new ideas to connect with more people. So another mistake that people are making is they're trying to do too much at once, you know, trying to set up too many things, talk to too many people. And we do want to talk to everybody eventually. I get it. But talking to too many people and with too much of a confusing message. Let's hone in on a message. Let's talk about one thing right now in this video, and then maybe tomorrow we'll talk about a new thing. But we don't have to show everything in the store. We don't have to show our poker chips, our footballs, and our cups in this video. Let's hone in on our message, and let's just talk about our footballs tonight in this video. And then maybe the people that are interested in buying our footballs, or they're interested in our messaging about footballs, maybe those people will come back and be interested in our cups tomorrow in a different video. So I hope that makes sense.
It does make sense. Are you finding that people may be doing that because they're in a rush, because they feel they're so desperate and they don't want to take the patience to do it right? Could that be possibly one reason, which has that perpetual, I got to rush and rush and rush? Is there any other reason?
We're humans, so we're interested in what we're interested in. But marketing, I learned a long time ago from a mentor of mine, marketing is the art and science of communicating to our target audience based on their needs, wants, and desires, and not our own. It's the art and science of making noise on social media that changes the belief patterns of our audience, so they believe that this product is their solution. We already believe it's your solution, but we want them to say, oh, not only they believe it's their solution, but they transfer a belief and think that they can do it. They think they can throw the football if our product is football throwing coaching lessons or whatever.
Right.
If Coach Isaac is teaching people how to throw a football. So not only do they think that Peyton Manning can do it, but we want to sell them on the idea that we can teach them how to do it. And so that all comes into messaging. And so we need a laser in on a step-by-step messaging formula, if that makes sense.
It does make sense. So, again, social media, such a big topic, but let's say we're doing that okay, Nate. Now, this other thing you're expert in, Nate, I would like to spend some time on it, funnels, because I think it's something that small businesses, they do a lot of DMs and they sell this, sell that, and the other, but funnels is something different. First, what does funnel mean to you? And that was understand an example of how it could mean for our business. And then let's dive a bit more into how we can maybe do this better. So what are funnels, and why should businesses care about what funnels are?
Well, to answer what are funnels, this is, one of my favorite topics is, first of all, a sales funnel is a sales process. Your sales funnel could be meeting somebody on Facebook and saying, if you're open to learning how to throw footballs, leave a DM and say or leave a comment below and say football. Now you might just reach out and connect with them in the DMs and then and call them on the telephone. That's a sales process. That's a sales funnel. But now when we get online, when we start generating more and more and more leads, and we have too many people to talk to, and maybe we don't have the sales teams in place to make all the phone calls yet, then we create automated pages. And all an online sales funnel is it's like a virtual 24-hour salesperson, because the best salesperson in your business, in Ramon's business, is who? It's Ramon Ray. The best salesperson in my business is Nate Forrest, but I can't talk to 100 people in the next hour on the telephone. But I can do a 1 minute, 2 minute, 3 minute video and throw it on a page and have 1 or 2 buttons that say, if you'd like to learn more about throwing footballs, click this button. If you'd like to learn more about the drink that I drink to help me throw footballs, click this button. So it's a simple process that guides people where you want them to go, so they don't get distracted. Whereas a sales funnel is a web page, but a website in general has too many options. People get distracted. Oh, I'll come back later. You send them to a website and you can buy this. Right. You can learn about this. And those websites have a place. They have a place eventually. As you're building a brand, websites have a place. But a sales funnel is a simple guided process where you can take your audience, whether they're leads or they're customers, and you want them to buy something else, something new. You take them through a process that you want them to go through, that you think will help them understand your solution in a better way.
No, I love that for sure. And when people are coming to you, Nate, are they coming to you because they have a funnel already that maybe needs fixed? Or are they coming to you because they haven't even started it, at all? They haven't even mapped it out. Talk maybe it's about two different types of people, or is it two different questions?
Yeah, no, that's a good question, because some people, they're already using programs like Kartra,
Sure.
ClickFunnels, Kajabi. They're using funnels and maybe they're kind of confused. Maybe they've gotten lost. So people come to me that are looking for a simpler solution or a more inexpensive solution. And they come to me and they just, like you said, they don't have a sales funnel process at all. So I teach people how to set up just a simple 1 or 2 page funnel that's just, hey, my name's Nate, welcome to our webpage, let me tell you about X, Y, or Z. And then you can add, as you learn about funnels, you can add different pages, different steps. So a little bit of both. I have people that are looking to understand more about building simpler funnels that convert. And then I have people that come to me that just don't even have a sales funnel process in place. They're doing all their lead gen in their DMs and telephone, and they'd like to add a little bit of automation.
I love that. One question came in, Nate, and I want to, I think I'm asking, but Udine, if you want to do the question again, but what do you do if your message only attracts other coaches? And I thank you for allowing me to go kind of all over the place here, Nate, but I think it's an important question. Sometimes I find small business owners, and I'm going to interpret this question, Nate, that they're attracting the wrong audience. I'm saying, hey, blah, 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 I want you, but yet this person keeps coming to me. Is that good, Nate? Is that bad? Help us understand what Udine is asking. I think if I understand her question, I think it's a very important question. Oftentimes, a small business owner is attracting people that they don't want. Why does that happen?
You know what? We do attract people that we don't want, and it's important to have those conversations and send them to a solution and let the rest take care of itself. What do I mean by
Mm,
that? We attract other coaches, other business owners, and if they ask the wrong questions, I have enough automation in place, enough where I can just send people to the back office and say, give this a try, give this a look for 30, 60, 90 days. And if it makes sense for you and your business, because what I do and what any business owner should do is we should provide solutions that help our customer, especially if they're a business owner, that should help them where they're at right now, where they're at
mm,
right now. And if we can't, then we refer them to Ramon. We refer them to Sarah McCord. We refer them to somebody that can help them right now. We don't want to just make money from them if we can't help them right now. So when I attract coaches, other business owners, I'm pretty confident I can help them right now if they're focused on building a list, building sales funnels, increasing their having better messaging in their
sure.
marketing, new marketing ideas, all that stuff. So I can have conversations with just about any business owner and give them, at least come away with some fresh ideas. They might not become a client, but at least give them fresh ideas to where they feel good about the conversation or the relationship, even if that's all it ever is a 30-minute or a 1 hour consultation.
Sure. Nate Forrest, this is great. And I think we have your website going to come up soon, I believe, but feel free to verbally give that out. Regina said, thank you very much. And Nate Forrest is Survive and Thrive free gift at nateforrest.com. Love it, love it, love it. So definitely check out what Nate Forrest has at nateforrest.com. And thank you, Smart Hustle team in the background there, for being Johnny on the ball or whatever example and getting that up. Thank you so much. So Regina says, how do we manage all of it? It's like a part-time job. It's a broad question, Nate. I understand that, but I think it's a common thing I hear from many small business owners. And again, we wouldn't need a social media club if it wasn't true, right? Because you hear the questions all the time. Your room is full of people, you and Tom Chanlin and Alexander and Brooke and everybody else. This seems so overwhelming, Nate. Is the answer only just to hire somebody, get a consultant? Are we just not smart enough to understand these tools? Anything you're seeing to help us demystify over wisdom, IG, Facebook, TikTok. Oh, we got to
Um,
do reels, short form video. What do we do, Nate?
This is a good question, because I'm a business owner. I'm an entrepreneur. I'm going through that right now. I'm trying to dive in and build out my YouTube channel. I'm trying to figure out how much time I should spend on wisdom. And I think the question was directed like, building sales funnels sounds like a part-time job. This is what I take pride in. I show the simplicity. I can show somebody how to build a 1 or 2 page sales page funnel in 30 minutes.
Mm,
And sometimes it's just as simple as branding you and your business on your pages, so that when they go to your website, eventually, some of you may already have a website, but let's give them clarity and understanding about our mission, our messaging, who we are before they get to the website. And if they know, like, and trust us when they get to the website. And so I say that to say, yes, it can feel like a part-time job. Just tackle what's in front of you right now. And I show business owners how to just build pages one at a time. Starts with one branded capture page. It starts with attaching an email autoresponder to that page. And we have tutorials at nateforrest.com that show people step by step how to do this stuff one step at a time. We don't have to build a 10-step funnel that Russell Brunson has, or maybe Ramon has a 5-page funnel. You don't need those starting off. You just need a place where people can get to know you and your mission statement, your values. And it might be a 1-minute video, it might be a 3-minute video, and then that has a button that goes to your website where they can buy your thing. So the fun thing about funnels is you get to play with it and determine what they look like. Is there pictures? Is there videos? What does the process look like? You can play with it, and it changes all the time. And you can have 1 or 2 funnels. Now that you have 1 or 2 funnels, now you're marketing messaging, which is where the money is made. The money is made in your marketing messaging, not in, okay, you have a solution. You're an entrepreneur. You came up with the best solution, the best drink, the best weight loss drink, or the best way to throw a football. The solution doesn't make you money. It's the marketing of that solution. And so now you can create multiple campaigns. You can have an Instagram campaign. You can have a YouTube campaign. It can be educational videos. It can be entertaining videos, whatever it is. It can be an interview with Ramon Ray. And you take those campaigns and you send those to the same 1 or 2 funnels. So you might only build 1 or 2 funnels this year. Maybe you build 10, but you only need 1 or 2, and all your messaging goes to the same funnel. I hope that makes sense.
It does make perfect sense, Nate, for sure. We got about 4 minutes to go, and they're bringing on, I don't know if you know Glenn Lundy. You may, if you don't know him, I'll introduce you to him.
But let me write that name down.
Yeah, Glenn. GLENN.
How lucky am I? I'm right in between Sarah McCord and Glenn Lundy. I mean, I think I just made $1 million just to be able to go live and tell people I was between Sarah McCord and Glenn Lundy.
I think you did. But another thing I want to talk to you about, Nate, or find out, is that when do we know it's time to hire someone? There's a lot of people who are trying to do it themselves, and I think that's fine. Some of the digital tools we have are very easy to use. But I know sometimes even my own business, it's like, know what? I could do this, but it's time to hire somebody else. Can you help guide us on when we know it's time to hire somebody? Because as we talk about how to grow people's solo businesses, that is a question. There's money considerations, there's time considerations, and I believe there's expertise considerations. Any guidance for how we know it's time to invest in hiring somebody to help me get this done?
Each time I catch myself getting overwhelmed, and like right now I have things that I can't get to, I know, like right now I need to hire a couple of people. I'm a small team. I only have 2 people that I pay to help me. So I'm a small team of me and 2 people. And then every once in a while I pay people to do tasks. But I need to hire a couple more people right now to do things, to help me write more emails, to do more videos, to do editing on videos, and because my next focus is a YouTube channel. So I think if you have the cash flow coming in and focus on the marketing activities that can create the cash flow. Maybe some of you listening, you have the cash flow, but if there's things, be willing to spend that money coming in on help to scale. That's held me back for a long time. Is like, do I spend this money on my own? Do I invest it, or do I invest it in my business, by hiring new people? So I think it's just anytime you feel overwhelmed and there's things that will scale your business, hire somebody to do that thing. And if you catch yourself not focusing on the creativity and the marketing, then it's time to hire somebody to do the other stuff. Because as a business owner, you need to be all in on getting attention and marketing, which is kind of the same thing. Get attention. My football says, get more attention, nateforrest.com. We threw these out at Grow for God. It says, get more attention, because as the marketer, that's your number one focus. Where can you get attention? Ramon Ray's doing a summit because it gets attention from people that are looking to add value to their life. And tomorrow he'll be on Breakfast with Champions adding value, and that gets attention. That's how I know who Ramon Ray is, because he's full of energy and he makes funny noises sometimes. He gets attention. So part of getting attention is just being you. My shirt says believe in yourself, but it says be you. So be you, but add a little bit to you every day and get attention.
Nate Forrest, thank you for saying yes to me. I know there's a lot of things you could be doing right now, but I am so grateful you said yes and spent some time. I wanted to introduce Nate Forrest to the Smart Hustle community at the Survive and Thrive Growth Summit. So thank you. Thank you for taking the time to be here.
I'm grateful to be here. I'm blessed to be here. I'm all in. Ramon, are you all in?
Absolutely. You know it. NateForrest.com.
Thanks for having me, man.
Indeed, and Nate has a daily show, may not be him each time, but a daily show, social media show on Breakfast with Champions on Clubhouse and beyond, breakfastwithchampions.live, but definitely check him out at NateForrest.com. He can help you grow your business. So for sure. Thank you, Nate. Appreciate you, brother.